during the General Assembly. The other topics of expense are principally the representation. We have read the report of activity in the different European instances, Council of Europe, Parliament, and so on. And so we obtain a balance quite in equity. We decide to use a part of the financial reserve. Is the other important fact that we have 64,000 reserve, financial reserve, cash reserve, and so the board affect a part, a little part, meaning that we have budget for this year to cover the balance with the income and the expense.
Okay, thank you. Abstention? No abstention? Opposition? No opposition? Thank you very much. Thank you to Jean, because he did the job.
Vienna. My academic background is I'm a doctor in economics. I've been working in international organizations in Vienna, starting with the UN, then the USC, and then the Atomic Energy Agency. And I've been a member of this board for 3 years, and I've focused on planning, as you have heard, and I've been representing the EHF with the OSCE Human Dimension Office in Warsaw, and also with the Fundamental Rights Agency.
Thank you. So after that, Jean-Michel Leconte, I tell you, he's not here, but I give you the CV. Giulio. I suggest that it's better that you come in front so that everybody can see you, because the column, some people can.
Good morning, I'm Italian. I've been involved in secularist organizations since I was 15, I would say, with the first fight for introducing divorce legislation in Italy, before it was challenged in a referendum in '74. And at the time of the referendum, I was the baby Secretary General of the Italian Radical Party. It was one of the most active organizations there. For reasons not connected to secularism, I was a member, a leader of the internal opposition, and I'm homeless, politically homeless since 1980, more or less. I've been a regular contributor to Critica Liberale, that is an independent organization mostly dealing with secularist issues, and Micromega, that probably some of you know, is another cultural review in Italy that deals with these questions, with the Italian edition of Lettre Internationale. And then I'm also a member of the board of the European Liberal Forum, that is the federation of the think tanks related to the ALDE party, and therefore I'm very often in Brussels, and for this reason the Coordinamento Nazionale del Consiglio delle Reiche, that is this umbrella organization in Italy, asked me whether I would be in the position of representing this umbrella organization in the board for the next years. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, after Giulio, Marina. Again, Happy New Year, Marina. Happy birthday.
Good morning.
It's a new year too.
Good morning. I'm Belgian, Flemish-speaking part of Belgium. I'm representing the Mens Nu, the organization from the Flemish Humanist Federation part of Belgium, Flanders and Brussels. I'm living in Brussels, I'm working in Brussels at the main office of the Mens Nu. I'm Secretary General, and for the second time proposed for re-electing in board. And we are representing, just as Pierre, an umbrella organization, and I hope we can do all the work we started 3 years ago to do the same and to do much better. Thank you.
Thank you. And after Marina, I have on my list Cesare.
Hello, my name is Cesar or Cesare or whatever you wish. I'm originally from Romania. I lived in many cities in Romania. I've traveled a lot. I also lived a little bit in Hungary. Now I will spend probably most of my time in Rotterdam, in the Netherlands. Actually, I moved to the Netherlands in 2007, and that was an important push for me to try to, I don't know, to do something for Romania in particular, but also for Eastern Europe in general, because I see the huge differences that are between Western Europe and Eastern Europe. And unfortunately, I saw the map on the last page of the leaflet, and as you can see, the whole Western Europe is covered in blue, and well, most of the Eastern Europe, with the small exception of Russia and Romania, is white still. So I think that Eastern Europe really needs a little bit more attention and help and so on. Some people say that from some perspective Eastern Europe is like with 50 or 20 years behind compared to Western Europe. And I think that this is a really strong motivation for me to be involved with EHF and to try to put a little bit more emphasis on Eastern Europe, and that's what I'm going to try to focus on. Thank you.
Thank you. The last one is Frank.
Good afternoon, my name is Frank Staffan. I'm active in the secular humanist movement since the late 70s. First, I was responsible, and still am, for a radio program called The Free Speech at the official Radio 1 channel in Flanders. I was for many years president of the Humanist Association in Antwerp, and now I'm still active professionally. I was a teacher in non-confessional ethics, and since 1 year I'm the inspector of that for secondary schools in Flanders. And besides that, I'm active in UVV, the Mens Nu, and the central board of the secular humanists in Belgium.
Thank you. So in between you look to the bylaw, and right of vote is for and the full members and the consultation, consultative members also have the right to vote.
Thank you. Good.
So now you take your.
One more question before we vote. Did I understand it correctly that the people who are on the board are going to be appointed for 3 years, and the people who are new are going to be appointed for 1 year until you have new rules?
No. The way is that only Frank, because he is from Belgium and from one of the association, he will be elected for 1 year, time that we have the new system. Because for the other problem, it's not a problem from Italy or from.
But there are 2 members from 1 or 2 members from France, 2 members.
No, 1.
Okay.
No, only 1 from France, but 2 from Italy. That's it, true. It's because we have this question that we must have a kind of vision. Where are we going with this system of election that we have adopted before, and we must react.
But I don't understand why France is a problem. Why he is a problem and not the others. That's why I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
So, I do for 3. Can he be for 3 years as well? I mean, everybody the same.
I think legally speaking, we cannot make a decision that we elect for 1 year. But if we do it on the understanding that Frank will resign once we have, I mean, that's how it should work legally. Yeah, all the others, I don't know. I mean, if there are protests for membership, but I mean, it's more a gentleman agreement, I understand. It's not something that we decide here. We vote for 3 years.
Okay, we don't have problem with that. We have an agreement with Frank, and we know that, so that it's not a problem. If it's easier and it's clear, okay?
Yes, just one piece of administrative information. There seems to be confusion because under the old bylaws that we changed last year, there were consultative members, but there are no consultative members anymore. Now there are just two categories in the bylaws: full memberships who pay the fee and who vote, and associate members who don't pay and don't vote. But former consultative members who have paid a subscription do have a right to vote, but you're no full members. That's the difference.
I wasn't listed, we weren't listed in the list that you sent through, but I did write to Julie to wonder why that is, as we had paid our subscription.
Okay, we'll check that. We'll check that.
Okay, good. So now you can vote. You have to vote.
How many are we voting for?
You can vote for all the candidates, yes or no. Or abstention if you like. But they are, if you ask me if there is place enough, there is place enough. In the board. No. Giulio, you have 20 yes, you have 2 abstention and 2 no. Marina, you have 22 yes, 2 abstention. Cesar, you are the vedette, you have 24 yes. And Frank, you have 19 yes and 5 abstention. So you are elected. Congratulations. And so we have reviewed the board with all the 15, is it? The 15 members. We are 15 in the board, and thank you very much to have accepted this charge, and I hope that we can work very, very hard together, and also with a good spirit.